got really. I have Vodafone, and Vodafone's a really good company for it.
I don't get how you can see your own thing. I can't.
There's a setting, and it has it near our names.
Oh, wait, can you?
I beg I have that rifle, bro. I'm really good at it. I'm actually
Oh,
shit
just
with
it
that
already.
rifle.
No, that was actually a good team thing there, wasn't it?
What's up, buddy? What's up, buddy?
I'm making it up.
What's up, buddy?
Stop shooting.
Please on him. The team is over here.
Yeah? Pudding. I'm getting after this match.
What is it?
I've got pudding. Yeah?
This match is
1
only going to be like 10
second.
seconds. But I'm broken to get it.
I'm coming now. Quickly protect me, Harry.
I'm gonna go get the steps. Arin, man, who? Arin. Quick, you're in storm. I'm gonna go in storm, so because you
No,
might
it's
die.
alright.
Oh yeah, you're full. It's because you know on your alone. And plus I need to go in storm to get some loot. Oh, storms are too.
There's people over there, bro. And there's people on me.
Yeah, I'm not. Oh, why are you there?
I didn't have a...
Just when you die, I'm gonna try reboot you. Just let you know.
Harry, you are the goated teammate. Oh, let me all that out.
Oh, I need you to die. No, I don't want you to die for a bad reason. I want you to die so I can do this.
Yeah. Bro, I'm gonna go back into the storm, okay? So I can get my crown. Thank you, bro. Run!
I need my teammate. I'm beaming it out there. You might want to hurry up. I'm fighting a duel.
Tentacle. Oh, can I have that?
You get that one.
Thank you, bro. Bro, please, I beg. It's a beg. I beg you, pick me up, bro. Get me set, bro. Quick, bro. Quick, bro. Run! Oh my god.
It's not my fault, man.
I know it's not.
It's just
Next
been
time,
rushed.
shoot for the kill. Since he was using the Zeus, you could have just sprayed him.
I
What's
don't
his
carry
name?
juices.
I broke my back, Jeffrey. How'd you do that? I was just sitting here and it randomly broke. Oh, sounds like you deserved it.
Jeffy!
For being a shithead.
Jeffy!
Why don't we let me go swim? Jeffy, you're talking like you're the reason that this happened.
Marvin, that's impossible. Jeffy wasn't even in the room when it happened. It was just you and me sitting on the couch.
Yeah, I was outside.
Jeffy, that doesn't make sense. Step on it. Break your mother's back. Your mother was fine.
Fine, because Jeffy, because I broke my back. And
Since we've done that, we have to land here, and then that means I get the dub.
No, you land there. Yeah? I'll land in my spot.
We're gonna separate so we can kill all the people.
Because I won't forget to kill people.
Roski,
People. Yeah?
are you coming?
From where?
That windows.
No.
Right. Oh, you got actually.
Why?
Oh,
How long? We're gonna be there all day. We're always there.
Where are you going?
Oh, yay!
What?
hungry.
I'm gonna go to my auntie's, but I can take my PlayStation.
Yes. Lucky, that's nice, bro. I just killed 6 people. I just killed the full thing here. Everyone that was here is dead. So I'm gonna start rotating. Okay, Harry? Do you see that kill? That was a good kill, wasn't it? People trying to trap it. It's not even good any day. Now, that's what all this chicken buck. He's trying to go to the rift, you know. What a funny guy. We can. Why has no one ever got a crown?
Oh,
Wait, is that the?
okay. Yeah.
Is that the one where? Is it Oliver, the 9-year-old?
No, it's not catchy.
Tell us to.
I just put him in the storm.
It's free.
I just keep on hitting him in the storm.
Run!
What do you want, Harry?
Oh, Casey. Oh, no, the chicken there. If I just finish my match, it's a 2v2. What is free? Beat Roach. Then
Oh, nice, Harry.
get the first.
Where's his teammate? You should have let me kill because I've got the void thing and it would have showed all of our
Oh, we
surroundings.
got crowns. I mean, I'm gonna have to head off. Crowns.
After this game.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Look at my crown shed. Crown shed!
50.
Oh, it's hard to get crown shed.
I've only got like, how much have I got? Let me get this.
Oh,
Yeah, I'm gonna trust him. I'm trying to.
Let me.
42 white, 42 white. Got him.
42 white.
Let's go!
Who killed him then?
Aaron. Yeah. Crown shed!
51 now.
Nah, I didn't have a phone.
You have to go, Harry.
I think I need to go. I'll be back on, alright?
What, are you allowed to take PlayStation?
Yeah.
Okay.
See ya.
Right, cool.
Victorian house in the suburbs. The family was selling everything. Grandma had passed, and nobody wanted her old stuff. I'm digging through the garage when I spot this beat-up wooden...
Chicken jockey. I put chicken out. Mum, is it alright if I had £5, please? £5, please. PlayStation. Okay, thanks. Okay, can you send it to my bank, please? Okay. See you later then. Bye. Love you. Thanks. Bye. Sorry, I forgot to say love you. Bye. Love you. Okay. He said one day you will leave this world behind. So live a life you will remember. Our father told me when I was just a child that lies never die. Our father told me. Hey, hey. So live a life you will remember. Father told me when I was just a child. Never die. Father told me. Hey, hey. Just picture me, never afraid. He said one day you leave this world behind. So live a life you shall remember. Father told me when I was just a child, southern lights never die. Father told me, hey, hey. My father told me. These are the nights of my life shall die. My father told me. Hey, hey, oh, oh, Mom! to me when I was just a child. When the days start days and I wanna shelter you from my demons. I wanna walk with you.
Chest. Looks like something pirates would bury. The tag says $15. Marcus, this thing's solid O. We could sand it down, stain it, flip it for maybe $60. He shrugs. Your funeral thing weighs a ton. I buy it. Takes both of us to load it in his truck. Back home, I start sanding. That's when I notice something weird. The bottom's way thicker than it should be. Like suspiciously thick. I keep sanding. More sanding. Then I hit a seam. Marcus, come look at this. There's a hidden compartment. We pry it open with a screwdriver. Inside, a leather journal. Dozens of old photographs in a small cloth bag that makes a metallic clinking sound. The bag contains 27 gold coins, not chocolate coins, real 1800 American Eagles. Dude, we just found treasure, Marcus whispers, but here's where it gets crazy. The journal belongs to someone named Theodore Blackwood. He's documenting his life as an counterfeiter. These aren't just gold coins, they're perfectly forged 20s from the March 15th, 1884. Completed another batch. Governor Harrison's men are getting close. Must hide the evidence. This guy was running a massive counterfeiting operation. The coins were his payment. Real gold for fake money. I'm flipping through pages, maps, names, locations. This is like finding Al Capone's diary. We need to call someone. I tell Marcus. Call Lucy. Hey officer, we found evidence of a crime from 140 years ago. I researched Theodore Blackwood online. Turns out he was a wanted man. Disappeared in 1884. They never found him or his operation. The coins are worth about $40,000. But the journal? That's American history. I contact the Smithsonian. They go absolutely insane. Apparently, counterfeiting from this era is super rare to find documented. Long story short, they buy the whole collection. Journal, photos, everything. $120,000. Marcus and I split it. 60 grand each for a $15 garage sale find. But wait, there's more. 6 months later, I get a call. Some historian at Georgetown University. She's been studying the journal. Mr. Rodriguez, we need to talk. Your discovery has led us to something incredible. Theodore Blackwood wasn't just a counterfeiter. He was documenting a network. His maps led historians to 3 other hidden caches across Maryland. More gold, more documents, evidence of the largest counterfeiting ring in American history. They want to hire me as a consultant. Apparently, I have a knack for finding hidden compartments. You found something trained archaeologists missed. We could use someone with your eye. Now I work part-time with the university, hunting for historical artifacts. Last month, I found a Civil War soldier's diary inside a piano bench. Marcus still flips furniture, makes decent money, but every time he sees me, he shakes his head. You turned a garage sale hobby into a career. That's not fair. I went looking for a $60 furniture flip and found a 6-figure career chain. What's your I came looking for copper but found gold moment? I was 23, broke, and desperate. My roommate Marcus had this brilliant idea to flip furniture from estate sales. Easy money. He said, buy low, sell high. We drove to this massive Victorian house in the suburbs. The family was selling everything. Grandma had passed, and nobody wanted her old stuff. I'm digging through the garage when I spot this beat-up wooden chest. Looks like something pirates would bury. The tag says $15. Marcus, this thing's solid oak. We could sand it down, stain it, flip it for maybe 60 bucks. He shrugs. Your funeral thing weighs a ton. I buy it. Takes both of us to load it in his truck. Back home, I start sanding. That's when I notice something weird. The bottom's way thicker than it should be. Like suspiciously thick. I keep sanding. More sanding. Then I can see. Marcus, come look at this. There's a hidden compartment. We pry it open with a screwdriver. Inside, a leather journal, dozens of old photographs, and a small clock. That makes a metallic clinking sound. The bag contains 27 gold coins, not chocolate coins. Real gold. 1,800 American eagles. Dude, we just found treasure, Marcus whispers. But here's where it gets crazy. The journal belongs to someone named Theodore Blackwood. He's documenting his life as a counterfeiter. These aren't just gold coins. They're perfectly forged 20s from the March 15, 1884. Completed another batch. Governor Harrison's men are getting close. Must find the evidence. This guy was running a massive counterfeiting operation. The coins were his paper. Make money by flipping through pages, maps, names, locations. This is like finding out who's got to call someone by telling them this call. Hey officer, found evidence of a crime from 140 years ago. I researched Theodore Blackwood online. Turns out he was a wanted man. Disappeared in 1884. They never found him or his operation. The coins are worth about $40,000, but the journal has American history, so on. They go absolutely insane. Apparently, counterfeiting from this era is super rare to find documented. Long story short, they buy the whole collection. Journal, photos, everything. $120,000. Marcus and I split it. 60 grand each for a $15 garage. But wait, there's more. 6 months later, I get a call. Some historian at Georgetown University. She's been studying the journal. Mr. Rodriguez, we need to talk. Your discoveries led us to something incredible. Theodore Blackwood wasn't just a counterfeiter. He was documenting a network. His maps led historians to 3 other hidden connections. Those American or documents evidence of the largest counterfeiting ring in American history. They want to hire me as an insult. Apparently, I have a knack for finding hidden compartments. You found something trained archaeologists missed. We could use someone with your eye. Now I work part-time with the university, hunting for historical artifacts. Last month, I found a Civil War soldier's diary inside a piano bench. Marcus still flips furniture, makes decent money. Every time he sees me, he says he's going to return to garage sale. Here, it's not fair. Overstated. Found a 6-figure career change. What's your I came looking for copper but found gold moment? I was 23, broke, and desperate. My roommate.
Where's my potato chips?
Oh, we're not having chips tonight, Bunch.
I want my chips.
Lita, Lizzie, Pete and I worked really hard on this dinner, and there's lots of yummy food for you to eat.
With the plan, Apollo. You sure you don't want to just give her some chips?
No, I'm not giving you chips. I'm just gonna eat.
I'm so sorry. No, it's okay. Don't cry. Just stay there, Walter. These are really, really good potatoes.
Fly across the country, I finished the show and I hop in it. I got me a Bentley, I did it legitly. I'm still with the top of Fly across the
Take long. They knew this already.
Technically, she said she needs you.
Don't even tell me you're doing what I think you do. Not only did you disregard the family's wishes, you will be arrested for your life jail. The government will be sued. My job to teach you. It's hard to pursue. Over 6 grams. blood condition known as hemochromatosis. The disease causes an excess amount of iron to build up in the body. That's what caused the heart failure, not the diseases. I thought he was always so sick because of the drinking. The disease is genetic. If you have it, you got it early to treat it before the condition happens. It's just science is all forgotten. Tell me you're doing what I think you're doing. Not only did you disregard the family's wishes, feel like jail, the hospital can be sued. I can sue. Your job, my job. Did you think about any of this before you started cutting open a man's life? We're gonna get the truth. We know what killed him. He had a blood condition known as hemochromatosis. The disease causes an excess amount of iron to build up in the body. That's what caused the heart failure, not the diseases. I thought he was always so sick because of the drinking. The disease is genetic. He counts this. But it's in use. If you have it, you got to go and treat it. That saved your life. You could just sign this consent form for the autopsy. Just for me. Don't you're doing what I think you're doing. Not only did you disregard the family's wishes, you broke the law. Do you like jail? The hospital could be sued. I can sue. Your job, I like my job. Did you think I didn't do this before you started cutting open a poor man's life? His heart. Over 600 grams. There's something like green material. What are much tests? We're gonna get into it. We know what killed him. He had a blood condition known as hemochromatosis. The disease causes an excess amount of iron to build up in the body. That's what caused the heart failure, not the diseases. I thought he was always so sick because of the drinking. The disease is genetic. He counts it. If you have it, you got it early to treat it before the condition becomes critical. That mistake, that delay, may have saved your life. Science is for the autopsy. You're doing what I think you're doing. Not only disregard the family's wishes. Did you think like tests. 50% we're gonna get the truth. We know what killed him. You have a blood condition known as hemochromatosis. The disease causes an excess amount of iron to build up in the body. That's what caused the heart failure, not the diseases. I thought this also says the disease is genetic. He counts it. Listen to how this works. If you have it, you got to go and to treat it before the condition becomes critical. That disease that may have saved your life. You could just sign this consent form for the autopsy. Just from now. Don't even tell me you're doing what you think you're doing. Not only did you disregard the family's wishes, you broke the law. You're putting on the floor. The hospital could be sued. My job, I like my job. Did you think I did it before you started cutting open a poor man's life?
So bad. I'm not so bad on third place so far. I'm so bad. Ali, are you saying I'm so bad? You got carried by weight, didn't you? No, I haven't played with Leighton this season. You're so bad. No. Why do you have to be such a pain to them? What are you doing? Quiet! Where's that thing? Do you like jail? The hospital could be sued. I like my job. Did you think about any of it before you started cutting open a poor man's life? Do you have anything to say? Look at his heart. It's over
600 grams. There's some kind of grainy material in it. We want to run some tests. We specifically said no autopsy. We're going to get an attorney. We know what killed him. He had a blood condition known as hematomacrosis. The disease causes an excess amount of iron to build up in the body. That's what caused the heart failure, not paracentesis. I thought he was always so sick because he's drinking. The disease is genetic. Yes, full blood test. May have saved you a life. You can just sign this consent form for the autopsy. Just even tell me you're doing what I think you do. Not only did you disregard family's wishes, you broke the law. You could be arrested for the feel like jail. The hospital could be sued. Your job, I like my job. Did you think about any of this before you started cutting open a poor man's back? You hear anything say? It is hard to
What? Just put it to my room! Take my stuff! I didn't touch it. You forgot to finger yours.
Hemoptysis. It disease causes an excess amount of iron to build in the body. That's what causes the heart failure. I thought he was always so sick because of the drinking. The disease is genetic. It's calcium. Probability of treatment for the condition that was may have saved you. Just sign this consent form. Just from now. No, tell me you're doing what I think you do. Not only did you disregard the family's wishes, you broke the law. You could be arrested for the law. Do you like jail? The hospital could be sued. I can lose. Specifically said no autopsy. We're going to get an attorney. We know what killed him. He had a condition known as hematomacrosis. It disease causes an excess amount of iron to build in the body. That's what caused the heart failure, not paracentesis. I thought he was always so sick because of the drinking. The disease is genetic. Calcium. This is if you have it, probability of treatment. That may have saved you a life. Just consent form for the autopsy. Just don't even tell me you're doing what I think you do. Not only did you disregard the family's wishes, you broke the law. You could be arrested for the law. Do you like jail? The hospital could be sued. I can lose. It's a job. I like my job. Did you think about any of this before you started cutting open a poor man's back? You had anything to say? Over 600 grams. There's some kind of grainy material in it. We want to run some tests. We specifically said no autopsy. We're going to get an attorney. We know what killed him. He had a blood condition known as hematomacrosis. The disease causes an excess amount of iron to build in the body. That's what caused the heart failure, not paracentesis. I thought he was always so sick because of the drinking. The disease is genetic. If you have it, we're probably early enough to treat it before the condition becomes clear. That's may have saved you a life. You could just sign this consent form. No.
Why does it always steal it?
After messing up his dribble, Curry realized that he wasn't off, but the court was off. While warming up for a game, Curry was going through his usual shoot-around routine. However, when dribbling underneath the basket, it appeared as if he lost control of his ball. But no, because my beautiful Prince Curry never messes up. Instead, it turned out that there was a dead spot on the court, which was affecting the bounce of the ball. As you can see, Curry was carefully trying to figure out exactly where the dead spot is. These dead spots are usually caused when the court has not been assembled, creating gaps or inconsistencies. In this case, there was a noticeable gap disrupting the normal balance. Fortunately, the issue was addressed, the court was fixed, and Curry's court was saved once again. After messing up his dribble, Curry realized...
Parents, how did you almost forget you had kids? Amazing Sunday, my one sacred day to relax without someone demanding snacks or needing shoelaces tied. I promised my 3 kids we'd go to the park
work later, but first I needed coffee and one episode of my show. Just 30 minutes to myself. I got coffee on our sectional, fuzzy blanket around my legs, mug of the armrest. The house was unusually quiet. My children were ages 4, 6, and 8, playing upstairs without screaming or breaking furniture. I actually thought, wow, maybe I really did raise well-adjusted children. Biggest mistake of my parenting career. I closed my eyes for what felt like 1 second. When I opened them, it was really dark outside. The room was lit up. Asking if I was still watching. I'd taken one of the steps so that even in my time travel. I sat up, heart pounding, completely disoriented. Nothing. I stumbled to my feet, panic surging. I sprinted upstairs. There being Emma, Jefferson, Tyler. First bedroom, empty. Bed still made. Second bedroom, also empty. Stomach filled to my ankles. The bathroom door was locked. Kids.
Ow!
It was empty. The window was wide open. Curtains billowing in the night breeze. My heart stopped. I ran downstairs for my phone when I noticed the back door was slightly open. I burst outside without grabbing shoes. The grass was wet, soaking through my socks. My throat burned. My mind raced with the snare notes. They wandered down the street. The motion sensor lights hadn't turned on, making the yard seem even more ominous. I fumbled for my phone before realizing I'd left it charging by the couch. I was about to race back inside when I noticed something flickering in the darkness near our old maple tree. That's when I saw them. In the far corner of our yard, my 3 children were sitting in a perfect circle. Around them were flickering candles. My expensive little therapy candles I'd been saving. Between them was our family photo album, pages arranged in some strange darkness. They were completely silent, heads bowed, holding hands tightly. They'd drawn something in the dirt with a stick. What are you doing out here? I gasped, my voice cracking between relief and horror. My 8-year-old looked up, expression deadly serious in the candlelight. Summoning grandma's tears. We're dead or just sleeping really hard. Moms, I sputtered, genuinely wondering if I was still asleep and dreaming. My 6-year-old mother been asleep for 9 hours. We tried everything to make you want to breathe. Stick the socks in your face. You poured water on your hands. You played your alarm sound on YouTube super loud. My 4-year-old said who said she did. We were scared nobody would make us dinner. I stood frozen, realizing my quick cat nap had lasted from 10 a.m. until past 7 p.m. Dessert, lunch, dinner, everything. Forgotten. My oldest held up my phone. We tried to answer. So we wrote like what? I interrupted. He pointed to my leather journal where I occasionally wrote poetry with all the weird words and rhyming magic spells we found in your nightstand drawer. We thought Grandma would tell us about it. We just stood there barefooted by grass, watching my children. They thought I had died in my sleep. Now I don't nap, ever. Because apparently in my household, a sleeping mother doesn't mean she's tired. It means time to summon the spirits of our ancestors for an emergency consultation. Parents, how did you almost forget you had kids? It was a lazy Sunday, my one sacred day to relax without someone demanding snacks or needing shoelaces tied. I promised my 3 kids we'd go to work later, but first I needed coffee and one episode of my show. The house was unusually quiet. My children, ages 4, 6, and 8, maybe I really did raise.
I kicked my parent out and said, this is why I was so fucked up as a kid. My dad showed up at my apartment last week after 3 years of radio silence. Just standing there in the hallway with this pathetic look on his face, holding a duffel bag like some kind of homeless person, which honestly, he basically was. He'd been living with my Aunt Rachel since Mom finally divorced his sorry ass. But apparently she got tired of him drinking beer at 10 in the morning and leaving cigarette burns on her furniture. So naturally, he comes crawling to me. The kid he basically ignored for 16 years unless he needed someone to blame for his shitty life. I'm standing there in my doorway, still in my work clothes, just staring at this man. Hey kiddo, I was hoping maybe I could crash here for a while, just until I get back on my feet. I almost laughed. This is the same guy who used to ground me for a week if I left a single dish in the sink. The same guy who made me do push-ups in the living room because I got a B+ instead of an A on my report card. The same guy who would take my phone away for an entire month if I talked back to him once. But I had a really, really good idea. Sure, Dad, you can stay here, but you're gonna follow my house rules. He looked confused, but nodded. Probably thought I was gonna ask him to help with groceries or something. First rule, I said, crossing my arms. Lights and yeah, no exception. I catch you away next to this. Privileges for 3 days. His face started to change. What are you talking about? Second rule, you get exactly 15 minutes to shower. I'm gonna time you. Go over and you don't get hot water for a week. Now he was getting pissed. This is ridiculous. Third rule, no friends over, ever. You wanna see people, you can meet them at the park like a normal normal person. I was just getting started. 4th rule, I'm gonna check your bag every single day. Any alcohol, cigarettes, or anything I don't approve of gets thrown in the trash immediately. He was turning red now. You can't be serious. 5th rule, you do chores the second I ask. Dishes, laundry, taking out garbage. If you complain or take too long, you don't eat dinner that night. This is insane, he said, but I wasn't done. 6th rule, I'm gonna drive you wherever you need to go. You don't get to use my car without permission. You definitely don't get your own key. His hands were shaking. Whether from anger or needing a drink, I couldn't tell. 7th rule, no talking back, no arguing, no attitude. You say yes, sir, and thank you, and that's it. Last rule, I said, leaning against the doorframe. You disrespect me or my girlfriend Ellen even once, and you're out. No tricky things. I'll pack your stuff myself and drop you off at the nearest bus stop. Just stood there staring at me like I'd lost my mind. These rules are completely unreasonable. I'm your father. Yeah, these are the exact same rules that made me 16, remember? The same rules that made me so anxious I couldn't sleep at night. The same rules that made me feel like I was walking on eggshells in my dreams. His face went white. I could see him remembering all those years of treating me like I was some kind of prisoner instead of his son. The same rules that made me move in with Mom the second I turned 16 because I couldn't stand living with you anymore. He said weakly, you were a kid. Kids need structure, and you're a grown man who can't even